Have you ever been called Lowball Lonnie, Harry the Haggler, Short Chain Susie? I think we've all been called some name similar. We are resellers, of course, right? So today let's talk about how and why we want to negotiate at garage sales, even though everything is super cheap. So we go up to a garage sale, we find an item, let's say it's a Star Wars item. We look at it, price is $2. We're like, whoa, I think I can get this for $1. You check up comps say, hey, it's $50. Now you're in a dilemma. Do you pay the $2 or do you offer $1? I say offer $1. You ask why? Why would I ask $1 when this thing's only $2? The reason is there's a lot of things associated when you're buying and reselling. That may not be the best example. Let's say it's an electronic item. You pick it up, you don't have batteries, you don't have an AC cord. You go, does it work? I don't know. Sometimes you can ask them, does this work? They'll tell you, 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you, yeah, it works. Sure, I believe you. No, you need to use your best judgment when you're buying stuff. And not always does things work out. So, you need to associate also costs that are with an item. Let's say you buy an item, it's electronic, you don't have a power cord. Now you've got to go on eBay, purchase that cord. Now you got another associated cost. So the item is at $10. Do you want to pay the $10 or at least negotiate to subsidize that cost for that cord? That's exactly why you negotiate at garage sales. This may not have been the best example, but it is an example. There are reasons why you want to negotiate, and let me go over the reasons why. Number one is when you buy an item and you list it on eBay, there are seller fees. Now let's go back to the electronics part. If you ship that item and it doesn't work out, now you've got to return. There's return costs. So you have to factor in everything. There's also taxes. There's also supplies that go in shipping an item. So you need to look in all these costs and figure out why you want to negotiate. So today I'm going to give you some tactics. There's a lot of people that go out there and don't want to negotiate an item. There's several things you can do. Number one is you should just go out and just start practicing how to negotiate. And one of the easiest ways that I found out is just automatically when someone gives you a number 20, you go 10. Okay? You want to go as low as possible, negotiate, and because you got to figure out a thing. If they want 20, you want 10, you're somewhere going to meet in the 15 mark. That's really most of the times it's going to happen. Maybe 50% of the time it goes your way. Sure, I'll take $10 for that. That's why you want to try. So get in the habit of trying to ask 50% of what the actual cost is for that item. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with that, try the bundling aspect and then try to negotiate a price. Or you can do what my wife does. My wife will go, I don't want to offend you, but would you take $7 for this $25 item? I'm giving you an example, but those are kind of some of the tactics that you can do. But get in the habit of negotiating. So people will say, hey, it's $1. Why would you ask 25 cents? I'll give you an example. Recently, I purchased a bunch of NFL McFarlane figures. Okay, they're in a box. I initially went up. I found a coffee mug. It was a Stuckey's mug. She said 10 cents. Then she said 25. I ended up buying the lot of McFarlane, and I jokingly asked the guy, would you throw this mug in? So I went from a dime to 25 cents to free. Good example. Now here's the bad example relating to that mug. I shipped it. It did not arrive safely. I packed it very well, and it still got damaged in shipping. Now, the good thing was it was insured. It was priority mail, and so I filed a claim. I immediately gave the person their money back. I said, I apologize. They knew it was packed very well. They were mystified that that mug did not make it safely. So these are the reasons why you want to negotiate. Get in the habit of it. So when you see other resellers asking a low bar, you got to understand that when we go out and we buy a lot of items on a Saturday, we're taking our chance on everything. Some of the things are good. Now, if they're even in sealed packages, we're still going to negotiate and try to get the best cost, because you got to understand there are fees, shipping costs. If some people offer free shipping, I do not offer free shipping on anything. That's just my motive, and that's the way I handle it. I tried the free aspect even with DVDs, and my sales were not very effective with free shipping. It actually ended up being better when I added the shipping cost into the item. So anyway, I hope that's a good idea. We'll carry on to another segment of this, and we'll teach you how to negotiate at estate sales, because that's probably your next question. Where else can I negotiate? You can always negotiate, but maybe not at a thrift store. But garage sales, estate sales, you want to negotiate always. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you enjoy this video, and add what other content you'd like me to cover. Thank you for joining us.